Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh Shem Shai Bashem Kakadash. The honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone, peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. It's the brother Uaps from the Providence, Rhode Island camp, coming at you with a morning lesson on my way to work at this moment. But I wanted to touch base on the chariots of Yahweh Shem Shai. And what inspired me to go into this was I was watching the Elder Menachem Zakbar going into the chariots. He was going into the chariots, and he made mention of how the apostles, they've been encouraging us to push the chariots a little bit more, just because we've been talking about the nuclear destruction a lot. Which is something that we're longing for, nothing wrong with us, just talking about the destruction and mentioning the missiles. But things are set through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai for a reason, and it's ultimately it's for a balance. It's for a balance, okay? Because we can't just be talking about one thing all the time. We can talk about the whole book. We have to eat the whole roll and teach the whole roll. So, that's where the inspiration came from, and I pulled up an article from NBC News, and the headline says, Pentagon received hundreds of new UAP reports, but says no evidence of extraterrestrial activity. The report was published a day after the second major hearing on UAPs was held in Congress, where leaders called for greater transparency from the Pentagon on UAP knowledge. And this was published November 15th last year. So, although this says that there hasn't been any evidence of extraterrestrial activity, the point that I want to make here is that people want to know more of what they've been seeing in the skies. And these people know that it's not of this earth. These people know that it's something that's extraterrestrial. It's actually something, it's from the heavens. It's from the spirit world, according to the Bible. Alright, according to the Bible, it's the chariots of Yahweh Shem Shai that people are trying to find a better understanding about. And they're going to the wrong people. They're going to the wrong people to seek the answers, which they really need to be going to the men of the Lord. The men of the Lord know what's going on in the whole world. Because at the end of it all, we've been given an inspiration from on high to know all things. We've been given the ability to discern the things that are going on in the earth. We've been given the ability to make people understand through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai what's written in the scriptures prophetically. But these are certain things that only the spiritual can obtain. Only spiritual minded can receive. Because when it comes down to certain things like what we're speaking of, so-called UAPs or UFOs, these things are put on your movies or TV shows as entertainment. And I remember since growing up, I used to always be told, oh, it's a movie, it's not real. Oh, it's a show, it's not real, type of thing. But art imitates reality. And the reality is that there are angels circling the world, circling the entire planet, measuring the deeds of men, so that when the day comes, every man gets rewarded according to their works. Let me grab that. I'm gonna grab this scripture here, Sirach 43 and verse 30. When you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can, for even yet will he far exceed. And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for you can never go far enough. Who has seen him that he might tell us? And who can magnify him as he is? There are yet hit greater things than these be, for we have seen but a few of his works. And I bring that out to say we have not seen anything yet, because the chariots of Yahweh Shem Shah, or the angels, they have not been given the decree to completely obliterate the enemy, and they have not been given the decree yet to beam up the elect. So let me go on, get this scripture here showing that the angels of the Lord, okay, they're beholding all the ways of men. Because as far as what the scriptures refer to the angels of the Lord, sometimes it's as the eyes of the Lord. This is Sirach chapter 23 verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, if not, that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. Again, those eyes are referring to the angels of Yahweh Shem Shah, and the angels in the spiritual realm, and the angels in the physical realm. And the angels that are in the physical realm are the prophets. Because when you go into the Hebrew word for angel, it's malak, which means messenger. When you go into the Greek word of angels, angelos, which means messenger. Alright. Let me grab another scripture showing the angels. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 16 and verse 9. For the eyes of Yahweh run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him. So they're also making themselves seen for the faithful elect, to give them faith boosters, showing them that Yahweh Shem Shah is hearing their prayers. Whenever you see certain numbers, like for instance, I see 144 time to time. To me, that's Yahweh Shem Shah speaking. There's things called angel numbers. All right, 111, 222, like those are real. Those are definitely real. And it's a way for Yahweh Shem Shah to communicate with his people. Now, some people take that and they go off with it, but that's not to say angel numbers are wicked either, because everything that's done and used for wickedness, it could be used for righteousness, like what I'm speaking of, the angel numbers, numerology. All right, that's what it goes, it's scientifically called numerology. But reading it again, 2 Chronicles 16 and 9, for the eyes of Yahweh run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him. Herein thou, that's the point there. That's the point there. All right. Where so the angels of Yahweh Shem Shah are literally going on the earth, running around. What it means running around, it's not literal running, but going up and down the earth, taking note what everybody's doing, especially these Edomites, the ones that run the media, the ones that run the whole world, the Edomites that the earth was given to, Yahweh Shema Shah is taking note of every single thing in the present time so that Esau can get rewarded accordingly on that great day of judgment. This is Revelation chapter 22 and verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. All right, this is something that we are waiting for, because we are tired of this place. We are sick and fed up with the pride that's roaring throughout the earth, the wickedness that's roaring throughout the earth. You know, this is something that if you're not tired of those things, then quite frankly, you're gonna get destroyed in this kingdom. And truth be told, there's a lot of people that's not tired of this place. But there is also a lot of people that don't know that they're tired of this place. But I'm not going to go too far off that part. I just wanted to bring this out. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Shema Shah, Shem Kakadash, Shalom.